Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about some new lipsticks in my collection. I do this very often, so every single time I have some new lipsticks to share with you guys, I want to swatch it and talk to you guys about what I like, what I don't like, and the shades in general. So all of these swatches are done in natural light. I'm trying to do like more lipstick swatches, demos, and everything in natural light. It does come with its own like cons. One is that I don't really have any control over the light, so throughout the video there's like different lighting, which is fine as long as you can see the lipstick true to color. And another thing is I usually film my videos late at night because of the noise and the disturbance. Oh my god, when you sit down to film, there's cookers noise, there's like vessels clinking noise, people screaming, and then of course Kali bottle paper. So anyways, I am telling you guys what you can pick up and what you can avoid. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah, I've tried to keep it short and simple. Let's get started. So firstly, I will be swatching this one. This is the Browns collection from Mars Cosmetics. I'm really excited to try this out. First up, I'm going to be swatching the shade number 10, which is called Nude Crush. It has a delicious like coffee, like Copico, that candy kind of a scent. This is such a beautiful like darker brown shade, so this would work like a really nice nude shade for medium tan and deeper skin tones. I mean, especially if you want to wear it without makeup and you have pigmented lips. Of course, if you are lighter skin tone, you'd be like, what nude? It's like dark brown for me. The formula of this is something that, you know, glides on, creamy, settles down to a very nice matte finish, and this one is not very drying on the lips. I really like the formula of this lipstick particularly. Next up, I'm going to be using the shade 11 called Play It Safe. This one is a beautiful cool toned brown shade. Again, would serve as a nude lipstick for deeper complexions, but it's a very cool toned shade, so make sure to have a little bit of color correction done, a little bit of makeup on, otherwise it might make you look a little sick. And then we have the shade number 12, which is called Hotspot. This is more like a reddish brown shade. I really like that they've added different kind of browns in this collection. It's not just your warm browns or just dark browns. It's like you have one warm brown, like a slightly deeper brown, you have a cool tone brown, and you have a reddish brown shade. Now, these lipsticks are already really affordable, but you can pick them up on an even better discount during the Amazon Prime Day sale, which is on July 23rd and 24th. And then moving on to the Peaches and Nudes collection. First up, we have the shade number 04, which is called Instant Flush. And this is a really nice, like warm pink nude kind of a shade. Really nice. I think this would suit me without makeup as well. I really like this shade. This would of course work for people up to medium skin tones, maybe even medium tan. But if you're deeper than that, it might wash you out. Next up, I have the shade number 05 called Dream Chaser. And this one is more of a brighter pink shade. And I don't really like this kind of shade on myself. I find it to be very like unflattering on my skin tone, and I'm not sure who would like this particular shade. It completely depends on your preference. Next up, I have the shade number 06, which is called Elegance, and this is a really nice muted peach shade. But somehow, surprisingly, I like this kind of shade on myself for the first time. I find it to be a little bit nice and muted, not too bright. I don't really like very bright peach shades. Next up, I have the shade called Berry Brave, which is not at all a berry shade. It's more of like an orange toned brown shade, and this would really look nice on every single skin tone. Depends on your preference again. You can even mix it with a little bit of a deeper brown shade and it looks really nice. You can mix it with a red shade as well. I really like it. I like the formula of these lip crayons. They can be a little bit drying, but they're extremely long wearing and very matte as well, very affordable, and you get more quantity for the price you pay compared to a lot of lip crayons in the market. I'm not very sure the exact quantity you get, but I know for a fact that you get more quantity in the Mars and the Swiss Beauty lip crayon compared to a lot of lip crayons in the market. Oh my god, it suddenly got really gloomy. But anyways, the next shade we have is from Dr. Earth. The shade is called Damsel in No Distress. This is a newer launch in liquid lipstick, and I was eyeing this shade ever since they launched it. This is a beautiful shade, and you guys know I absolutely love these kind of shades. It's not very pigmented. You have to layer it on a little bit, but after that you get a most comfortable like creamy mousse kind of a formula. It settles down completely matte, not very long wearing, but also not very drying on the lips, so you get to choose what you want. Absolutely love this shade though. Next up, I have the shade from Belora Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Turkish Coffee. It's brown, it's a little bit of red. The formula of this is slightly rigid in the tube. You have to apply a little bit of pressure, but it is pigmented. I absolutely love this kind of shade, and I need to stop buying these kind of shades. But I couldn't really see a lot of swatches on this lipstick. That's the reason I picked it up. Yeah, most of the times I end up with similar shades because I'm not very sure from the swatches online. Next up, I have the Belora Long Kiss Liquid Lipstick. This one is in the shade Day Kiss. So this shade in Day Kiss is more orange than I expected. I thought it was going to be more brownish orange. And also the formula of this one is extremely sticky. Like, it's so hard for me to purse my lips together. I just wish it was a lot more comfortable. But also, that makes this liquid lipstick extremely long wearing. Like, I'm trying to take it off with micellar water. You guys can see it doesn't want to come off. Next up, I have the shade called Earthy Kiss, which is more of a brighter terracotta peach kind of a shade. I expected this to be more dusty plum for some reason, at least from the swatches that I saw online. But this is a little bit brighter for my liking. I don't particularly like these kind of shades on myself. Next up, I have a Daily Forever 52 matte lipstick, and this one online the shade is different, the shade on the bullet is different, so I'm not even sure how I'm going to link this. This is in the shade 04. I really like the lipsticks from this particular brand. I love the formulation. I love how comfortable they are, pigmented, shade selection and everything. This is more like an orange toned red shade. And this is not my personal favorite, but I have their lip crayons and I absolutely love most of them. I like the pigmentation of these lipsticks. I just don't really like this shade. Next up, I have the shade number 10. Now, this is a deep red shade, yes. But remember how some deep red shades have a little bit of sheen to it, or they exaggerate the lines on your lips, the texture on your lips. This one doesn't do that. It has a beautiful, like, soft matte finish. It looks amazing on the lips, feels like nothing on the lips, extremely comfortable. I am in love with the products from this brand. It's so underrated yet so good. Definitely do check this out irrespective of your skin tone, because this shade is going to suit everyone. Next up, I have the Revlon Black Cherry lipstick. This is a very popular lipstick. I just wanted to try it out just for the heck of it, and I'm not a very big fan of it. I don't really like the pigmentation, the way it looks on my lips. This is emphasizing a lot of texture on my lips, and I don't even like the shade. Next up, I have the SIMPLYNAM liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Poonam, which is described as a cool red shade. Yes, it is on the cooler tones, but I find like the Sugar Mimosa liquid lipstick to have much more of a cooler undertone. These liquid lipsticks are not very pigmented, so keep that in mind. And also the price point is quite hefty, although you can find them on discount most of the times. Now, I find them to be okay, like comparatively comfortable, but I feel like the Kiro liquid lipsticks are a lot more comfortable on my lips at least. These do powder quite a bit and then get onto my teeth and everything. Next up, also from SIMPLYNAM, I picked up the shade called Hanna, which is a mauve shade. I like these kind of shades on myself, and that's the reason I picked it up. Now, this is a more cool toned nude kind of a shade. It's not very pigmented, but this would work for a lot of different skin tones, of course with a full face of makeup on. Right now in the swatch, you guys can see this is a swatch without makeup, and you can see it kind of makes me look dull and sick. So I would prefer wearing a full face of makeup with these kind of shades. I'm swatching these lipsticks on 2 different days actually, because I got the products a little bit later, so I anyways wanted to include it in today's video, and that's the reason like there's no continuity in terms of like the way I look. This shade is very similar to the Daughter Earth liquid lipsticks, so pick up either one of the shades. And I've noticed that with these liquid lipsticks, even though they're not very pigmented, you can't layer it on too much. When you layer it on is when they feel very dry, so make sure to keep it like just one light layer, and it feels a lot comfortable on the lips, and you wouldn't dry your lips out all the more. Next up, I have the Plum Matte in Heaven liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Very Berry. I have already tried out this liquid lipstick prior in the shade Cocoa Mocha, and that's the reason I went ahead and picked up another shade, because I really like the formula of this. It's not very sheer. I like that it has good pigmentation. It is quite long lasting, and it's not super drying on the lips. They're not the most comfortable liquid lipsticks, I must let you guys know that, but it's also not very drying and stripping on your lips, so you can manage with this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Do let me know what other videos you'd like to watch and what you liked from this lip swatch. Let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.